Hey everybody, Kriss here. Welcome on a Friday. We're starting early on a Friday. Cheers. Got a drink going. Hope you're all doing well and maybe having a drink as well too. But yes, I'm on because hey, Doge is going up and I just couldn't wait. I couldn't wait. Up over 14 cents already. What's this? Dropping down to 10 cents, people are saying. 10-cent Doge. What did I say the other day? No, not happening. Were we at the bottom? And I was saying yes, and that was just a few days ago. But yeah, we bottomed. And today is a good recovery. So recovery on its way, moving back up. Not only with Doge, but a lot of others as well. We'll be covering that. What's going on in finance markets, etc. And then we are going to have a discussion about Dogecoin wallets today. Dogecoin wallets. Some news about Dogecoin wallets. And then we always get a lot of questions about where to hold your Dogecoin, how to hold it, how to use it, all of that. So we'll be covering that in a little bit. Let me drop down here into the corner and let's talk about Doge here at 1407. Now this blue line is the 14-cent line, and that was a line that I had for quite a while. And in fact, I bought some Doge on Monday when Doge dropped down to $13.99. Remember that? $13.99 Doge. That was right there. I got to get rid of this thing. This is the old shoulder there. $13.99 Doge. And now I'm positive on that. Even though Doge dipped down further and I bought Doge at $12.49 and Doge immediately Wednesday morning dropped even further down to $11.99 or 12 cents. Bounced off 12 cents and now we are moving back up. So, and I see that Ryan says he got 12.04. I think that's probably about the best you could have gotten there. That was quick. didn't last very long down there. So yeah, that support line was 14 cents. We came down, we hit it Monday morning, stayed above it, and eventually came out. And I thought as we were coming back up, we'd be bouncing off that line for a bit. But no, we went right over it. So, but that's how DCAing works, right? And I do my buying on dips. I'm a trader, it makes me feel good. But even if I buy it a little higher, at least it's on a dip and it's not like at the top. I don't go chasing when things are going up. I buy when things are going down, when they're in the red. And I do it, generally I set a limit order. I look at the charts and I say, okay, this is my limit order, $13.99. And I had that $13.99 limit order set for quite a while. I probably had set it probably a week earlier somewhere up here, or maybe it was after that first big red candle there on the 24th. I said, yeah, it looks like it's going to go back down and retest 14 cents, maybe drop $13.99, and that's where it hit. And after that, when it dipped again, it's like, okay, I set another one, $12.49, and it hit that. So those were my purchases this week. Will I buy more? Yeah, we'll probably buy some more somewhere along the line. Right now, I'm good for now, but I got my May money coming in. And when I get my May money, got to figure out what I'm going to buy on that. As I continue to accumulate crypto in the reset year before, or the halving year before the big all-time high year, 2025, looking at the 4-year cycles again. Because I am a believer still in the 4-year cycles until the 4-year cycles don't follow the 4-year pattern anymore. But right now, we're still on that pattern. I continue to follow it. And for those wondering what this white line is, this is from my May price prediction video. And if you didn't see that, you got to check that out after the live stream. You got to watch that. That's from my May price prediction video there. And I'm expecting Doge will follow that line. And right now it's above it and will stay above it for a while. That's good. As long as it stays above it, I'm fine. What did Bitcoin do? Bitcoin over $62,000. It dropped below 59.4, came back up, retested, and then moved up this morning. Bitcoin came down to 56.6. So if you got any Bitcoin around 57,000, then yeah, that is good price. Yeah, I misspoke there. Reset year was last year. Yeah, we don't want a reset year again. Sorry, Sobbles. Yeah, and GameStop. Yeah, GameStop is moving as well. Could it be meme stock time again? Craziness. But there's definitely meme coins, and the meme coins are moving as well. We looked at the crypto bubbles, and we're like, well, HBAR, big move on HBAR. But there's, WIF is up 8, Doge up 5.9, Bonk 4.2, Sheep 4.2, Pepe 4.4, Jasmy. We talked about Jasmy in my video this morning because, as I'm saying, with Jasmy, I don't know what the Japanese are doing with their yen, with their currency, but if they had put their money into Jasmy coin, they'd be doing a lot better than if they were holding on to their precious yen. And so Jasmy is up 9.5% today. So that's all very good, of course. And then the Hedera, after the big, huge run last week up to 18 cents, all the way back down to 9 cents, and now up to 11.5. It's like, wow, that's a pretty big move for Hedera. So if you're trading Hedera, there's some big movement going on. Big movement going on with Hedera. Other things to look at, Sheeb, Sheeb up and down. We'll see what happens. I think Sheeb is just going to continue to follow along. compared with others. Cardano is just lackluster. There's nothing going on with Cardano yet. That's pretty disappointing. VeChain has been moving up, starting to move back up, as with most other crypto, sort of following the same kind of pattern here. So we can look at some others if you want to look at others, but right now, this is about the economy, United States economy. It was up today. What they call a soft jobs report. Of course, I don't believe anything that the government says. They're always going back and correcting numbers from the past because they're just not truthful. I don't believe them. And I think mostly it is about trying to make Biden look good month after month after month, even though the economy is actually worse off. So they go back and they change then the prior numbers, and they do it kind of in secret. So, nobody notices because the news is all about when it comes out. I think the economy is worse than what they report. Unemployment going up, new job openings going down. That's always a precursor to recession, although there's still growth in the economy, but then you don't know what to believe with the numbers that they tell you. You can see it though. You can see inflation is still up. You can see that, people are hurting. So I don't know what to believe, but after so many red days in a row, it's good to have some green days. And today is a green day. Yeah, low roller. We'll talk about wallets in a minute or a few minutes, a little bit. We'll get into the whole wallet thing. What's going on? So yeah, Apple had a great first quarter. So good for Apple. Stock up big. Tesla was up big the other day. So yeah, stocks are doing okay. Again, it's a good kind of long-term strategy. It has been for stocks, NASDAQ, S&P 500, still up near all-time highs. It's just been slow and steady for like the last 10 years. So you couldn't go wrong with stocks. It's just that if you're in crypto, you're far outpacing what stocks do by a lot. And that's why crypto is so fun. Plus, crypto trades 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Stocks just finished for the week here about 15 minutes ago. And so now there's no more stock trading until Monday. So stock trading is actually kind of boring now compared to crypto. So that's why I like crypto, and that's why I'm here. Plus, we know what still can happen with crypto and what kind of gains we can still have. And even though all the talk is about Apple today, Apple's up about, 6%? And yet we have Dogecoin up 6%. But no one's talking about Dogecoin. Everyone's talking about Apple stock. Apple's up 6%. Woohoo! It's like, well, so is Dogecoin. So is Dogecoin. We take a look at the Dogecoin Bitcoin trading pair and we say, look, during the last week, while Dogecoin was having all its red consecutive days in a row, it was losing ground against Bitcoin. But then since early Wednesday morning, Dogecoin has started to recover again. So I would expect we would see this continuing up on this recovery. As Dogecoin is moving up, it is going to outpace Bitcoin. Again, that's what we see. And I think that is probably going to continue with that trading pair of Doge, Bitcoin. We like to look at that always to see how Doge is doing against Bitcoin. And it generally has the potential then to go on a huge run all on its own. But that is going to take a little while. Some people talking about dollar Dogecoin in May. No, too soon. Let's hold on that. But May could end up being a very good recovery month. If we look at the monthly chart, right? We look at these monthly. So April, big red candle for the month. And here we are in May, already moving back up. This was Bitcoin's on the monthly. Again, sort of a bearish engulfing candle on the monthly. But on the monthly, you're like, yeah, that's not going to mean anything. And it's already green again for May for Bitcoin going back up on the monthly time frame. So this is still a great looking chart, and Bitcoin can go up so much higher from here. We go to the weekly chart on Bitcoin and it's like, yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 red candles in a row on the weekly chart. But I think this last candle here for the current week is going to turn green by Sunday night. That's the end of the week. This was the halving week we had, and it's just red down through, and this is going to turn back around. Here's Doge's weekly chart, also 5 now red in a row. And we're going to expect to see this turn back around and turn green. So that's kind of an overview where we start. Let me check in with what is going on in the chat as Dogecoin continues to move up, now 14.13 and still moving up. So yeah, Ryan, started early today. Just couldn't wait. I couldn't wait. We got good movement of Doge, got a lot to talk about. So started it early. So here we are. Mars is here. Do I drink Modelo's? When I'm out. When I'm out, I drink Modelo. Yes. Yeah, that was Ryan catching that last dip at 12:04. Awesome. Spectre, Crusoe, what's up with you? I'm doing great. Doing great. Live early. Samuel's rocking the lime green. All right. Dream tanks, let's go. Accumulated more at 12. Nice. Go Doge, Pietro, Denise. About 17 and then at 12, multiple levels. Because you don't know how far it's going to dip when it's dipping, and so you buy. That's what I did as well. Yeah, we'll talk about Doge Chain Wallet in a few minutes. 2021 mania with GameStop. It probably won't be quite at that level, but there's some short squeezing going on today. Certainly we had that in crypto. Our liquidation heat map was all about squeezing shorts, squeezing the shorts. Because there was a lot of gambling going on with crypto that was saying it's going to keep going down. So I'm going to short it further. I wonder if our friend Alex is going to be here today. I want to see how he fared because he said he was going to short Doge. Ugh, I don't know. We look at our hourly chart here and we look at Doge particularly, and we've got all of these shorts. All of these shorts right there. Getting squeezed out. And it continues. Here's one right there for $23,000. Just got liquidated on the shorts right there. That's live. Just happened. So whoever shorting, yeah, good luck. because price is moving up, squeezing out those shorts. Like I said earlier, I don't trade leverage and I don't short. Buy on the dips, hold for longer term. That's where the money is made. Be patient. Let the cycle play out. Let it play out. And you will be rewarded. I know it gets frustrating when you see this big dip here, but we wait. We wait. And for Jasmine as well, absolutely give it time as well. And Jasmine's going to run. And we wait. I'm already up 400% on my Jasmine, but I'm not selling. Not yet. Got to let the cycle play out. Bonk as well. There is potential, big potential. The Solana devs are going to do something else with Bonk. They absolutely are. And that's going to happen coming forward. So yes, hold on. Low roller. Saw a Dogecoin article this week. If you're buying Dogecoin $100 a month since 2013, and then until May 2021, you make a lot of money. Yeah, they're all kind of playing in the past. I don't look at those articles that much because that is all in the past, sort of what if, and I'm like, well, what did you actually do? You can learn from the past, but learning from the past should inform you on what to do going forward. 2021 was a huge year for Dogecoin. Could 2024 or 2025 be one of those as well? That means you got to prepare now for that. If we're going to see that huge gain, that huge run up in Doge, don't wait for the run up to buy Doge. No. You buy here on the dips. You accumulate now so that your bags are packed and ready for that big run. As Dennis says, Doge time will come soon. Absolutely. Niels, bought your first Dogecoin. Congratulations. Welcome to the Doge fam. It's the most fun crypto by far is Dogecoin. Great community. Have a lot of fun. Dogs and memes. Elon Musk. Just, it's the place to be. Congratulations. Moonhawk wants that quick dip. I don't know. Probably on Sunday. We'll see. I mean, on Friday afternoon, we're seeing a lot of green. So I don't know, but all the way back down to 12.8 on Sunday. I'm not seeing that right now. It's all looking very positive. A guy said that Dogecoin is going to reach $7. What do you think, Armando? What do you think? Did you see my video this morning? Did you see my video this morning? The big 50 pump. Do you see that? Big 50. What do you think that big 50 is? That's the pump that could be coming for Dogecoin. And it's not just me talking about it. I was looking at all these charts again. The big 50 is from 13 cents. A 50x gets you to $6.50. It would be the same percentage rise that Dogecoin had back in 2021 if it happens again. The big 50. Is it definitely going to happen? I don't know. But if it does, I want to be ready for it. So that's what I think. I talked about it in this morning's video. You got to watch the big 50 video. That's a good one. And look at Doge just moving up. 14.3, big green candles as we're sitting here just chatting about Dogecoin. So yes, there has been in the market this sort of pent-up buying that people were waiting for confirmation that Doge wasn't going to dip further. And that's what we're seeing. Oh, here's Alex. You joined us. Was just talking about you. I warned you about shorting Dogecoin, didn't I? I warned you. And not only you, but I mean, there's a lot of others already getting liquidated this morning on shorting Dogecoin. There's probably already been over $1 million in Doge. Yep, over $1 million this morning has been squeezed out, liquidating shorts. That's all right here on this chart. Liquidated shorts. So sorry, Alex, but I warned you, didn't I? Shorts about to get burned, Keck. They're already getting burned. They're already getting burned. I mean, look at these. They're just, look at them all, just one after another, just getting burned. Somebody just lost $634,000 on a Bitcoin short. $634,000 just got liquidated on a Bitcoin short. Ha! I'm sorry. I hate to laugh, but what are you doing shorting Dogecoin or Bitcoin? What are you doing? What does Raw Paul say? Don't F it up, guys. Don't play these games. Accumulate, buy on the dips, and hold and wait for the real banana season to hit, which we're all saying is most likely going to be this fall. We're going to see those banana charts. It's going to take off. That's where the money is made. Not financial advice, but I'm telling you what I'm doing, and it's the same. Buying on the dips, continuing to accumulate for what's going to be coming. Squeezing out the shorts. Hey, and if GameStop wants to go up 100%, awesome. More power for the little guy. Squeeze out the shorts again for those that were shorting GameStop. Yep, squeeze them out. Love it. Love it. Yeah. Yeah, you can't post a link in the chat. Just got to tell us about it. That's all. So is this article about 50-cent Dogecoin, the big 50? No. That would be short-sighted. That'd be short-sighted. The big 50 is a 50x profit on Dogecoin. That's what that's about. That's the potential that Dogecoin has. Just Jonesing says, I don't think so. And you know what? I don't think so either, but I'm just showing you what the potential is. If it goes up the same percentage that it did before, that's how high it could go. That would be huge. But if the big catalyst hit, the things we're talking about, particularly X payments, having Dogecoin integrated into the X Twitter platform, 550 million new users all being directly exposed to Dogecoin. That's the potential. Bird hair. Yeah, you can't buy any more of it, though, unfortunately. It sold out very quickly. That burnt hair fragrance, that sold out fast. Shaw says $1.35 to $3 are possible. This bull run. Absolutely. Shorts getting burned. Shorts crying. Oof. And Alex has learned his lesson, not doing that again. Well, that's how you learn. So it's a learning experience. And you go from there. Am I going to scale in? Yeah, Louise, I'm buying monthly. I buy monthly on the dips. So at what price? I don't know. Depends on what the price is. What are we going to see? Chris laughs at those who short and lose 600K. Yes, I do. I do. Fam says I would exit at $1.20 no matter where it goes. Take the profit. Do not buy into the $7 Moonboy target. So you can keep a little bit in. You don't have to sell it all, right? Sell half, maybe 3/4 of it, and let a little bit more ride just in case. Just in case. That's what I'm going to be doing. I will not sell all of my Dogecoin. I will always have some percentage of it I'll keep and ride along just in case. But I will be skimming profits along the way. For when am I waiting to pump Dogecoin? Well, that depends on Doge. It all depends on Doge. You just got to be ready. You got to be ready. Yeah, low roller, I know. Could have, would have, should have, kind of investing things. I don't read those articles. I could have bought Sheeb when it launched and I'd be a multi-billionaire. Yeah, well, I didn't. So I don't read those articles. Dogecoin will be trading by $20. I don't know, Dream Tanks. $20 seems that's a bit out of the realm of reasonableness. Yesterday's video mentioned about it not missing the bottom. Do you think that we still have a chance of going back down to 12 cents? Someone thinks we're hitting 12.8 on Sunday, but I don't know. When I did my May price prediction video early Wednesday morning, I said we would see a dip coming down to 11.99, and we actually hit it that morning. So that part of my May price prediction video already happened. And that might have been it. And it's just up from here now. So I don't know if we're going to be seeing that 12-cent Dogecoin again. I don't know. So, I mean, I warned you guys, right? And I was telling about the bottoms and buying in. And so here we are. Haven't missed anything yet, Joshua. We're just getting started. We're going to talk about Dogecoin wallets here in just a little bit. Most of this has just been about this price action we've got going on right now. Started early because we've got this movement in Doge. Not only early this morning, where Doge went up from 13.1 up to 13.7. That was a pretty quick move this morning. And then we fumbled around with 14 cents early this afternoon, and now we're moving up. Second leg up. So that's what's happening right now. And we're just enjoying to see these green candles. Now, what's Bitcoin doing? Bitcoin also moving up over $62,000 for Bitcoin now, where this morning it was down here at 58 to 62. That's a pretty big move. So crypto is looking very good right now. Moving up. This is this, pent up demand from the last few weeks where crypto has been retracing back down from the big run up we had in March. So March up, April down, May right back up. That's what's happening. That's what's happening. Shorts. Not 1 cent from me. You bought all the way down. So now 22 cents soon. Yeah, get back up to 22, reclaim where we were back in March. That'll be awesome. I think it's going to take just a little bit longer than the month of May, but we'll get there. Dennis thinks we're still going to see a 12-cent drop. But Just Jonesing thinks we already hit the bottom. Yeah, Brovioli. Again, percentage-wise, it looks like we could see Dogecoin up there. Maybe not $10. Again, my video this morning, I was talking about $6.50 based on percentages of how it's moved before. However, there's going to be a much larger market cap this time. And so moving those same percentages with such a large market cap may be more of a challenge for Dogecoin. And then you got those psychological, levels like $1 and $2, and people just don't believe that Dogecoin could ever be $2, and they're just going to sell. There's going to be big selling pressure. So definitely a challenge to get up to those levels, but it's not totally unreasonable once you start looking at how Dogecoin has run in the past. It isn't unreasonable. It seems that way when you're looking at 14-cent Dogecoin. You're talking about like $4, $8, whatever. Yeah, I mean, that's huge run, but we have seen that in crypto happen again and again and again. And this could be another one of those big runs. Wrong. It's not going to go to 12 cents because you'll buy, right? Exactly. And yes, another nice candle. The green candles continue as Doge is moving up, getting up to 14.5 cents now. Still moving. What if tomorrow we're at 22 cents? I'll be live tomorrow then. I'll just come on and do another live stream as Doge is still moving up to 22 cents. That's what'll happen. And we'll be celebrating. That'll be good. Who's selling Doge right now? Who's shorting Doge? Shorts are getting squeezed out. There's probably some leverage going on. Some people are putting in some leverage longs now, and the exchanges are going to want to wipe them out. So we'll see a pullback just to wipe out those longs. And that's probably what the next move is later this afternoon or this evening, is going to be some pullback. Always happens. There's going to be a pullback. Good afternoon, Ryan. So at 14.5 cents, what is the next resistance level? Christopher asks. Let's take a look. We had all of this trading here from 13th of April. This was after the big drop. This was the Iran-Israel World War III scare, right? That happened. Remember that? Remember that World War III scare we had? And then it ended up being a nothing burger. It was just like, oh, okay, that happened. Right? That happened. But it was enough to drop the crypto market quite a bit. And so to get back up to those levels, let's see where we have our resistance here. Again, I don't see much major until, again, we get up to 17 cents. That's really the line. That was where that first drop happened. And then we futzed around with that before the second drop. And then Dogecoin went up and retested 17 cents as resistance right there on the 15th of April before moving down. So it's 17 cents. That's it. That's it. But this is moving up nice. Yeah, if you've got billions of people buying Doge this bull run, look out. Look out. And then says that last live stream, although it wasn't financial advice, I hope people enjoyed their martini and didn't panic sell. Exactly. It's like selling. Who's selling Dogecoin? Who's selling Dogecoin? When you see red in the market, it's time to buy. Except if you're in a bear market. And this is not a bear market. This was a pullback in a bull market. And we're still early bull, in my opinion. I ain't selling. I ain't selling. Don't be a fool. Elon just wants Doge to $1. Maybe. Maybe. More likes. Thank you. I always forget to tell everyone, like, subscribe, all of that. Hit the likes. Definitely. This is going to keep growing over the summer. Is it going to be choppy? Yes. I'm telling you guys, it's going to be a choppy summer. We're going to have ups, good days like we got today, and we're going to have some red days too, unfortunately. It's going to be choppy, but hopefully that choppiness continues a line upwards. That's what we want to see. That's what we want to see. Just buy Dogecoin every day. You never have to worry about the price. If you do that, you want to DCA daily. There's people who do that. You just buy it, whatever it is, every day. I'm a trader. I like to, and since I watch the charts all the time, I buy a little more on dips than what I would normally buy just on a daily DCA. But you can't go wrong. You can't go wrong with that. Bitcoin just hit 63. Yep, right there. Awesome. But you know what? Bitcoin is only up 6% today. Only 6%. Dogecoin is up 9% now. Dogecoin outperforming Bitcoin. Averaging up and buying at 12 cents seemed to pay off, hoping we can get this bull cycle on a huge run with Doge. That's right, Tedward. I've been averaging up too with everything I buy. My average is still down at like 6.5 cents. So yeah, every time I buy Doge now, my average goes up. I don't care about the average. The average is what it is. I just know I'm well above it. And the higher Dogecoin goes, the higher above it I am. And in the next pullback, big pullback, whatever it's going to be, I'm going to buy some more. I'm not worried about my average. I just know in a longer term frame, Dogecoin is going to go higher and it's going to outperform anything else I can invest in. These stupid dollars, like sitting in a bank account. I get 5% on Robinhood, right? With that Robinhood Gold. I can get 5% on Coinbase with USDC. It's about 5.15 right now. You can have your cash just sitting there at 5.15%, but that 5.15% is APY. That Y means for the year. Well, I mean, Dogecoin just went up 9% in a day. So what about money sitting in an account with 5% for a year interest? It's like, what? Now, if you have cash on the side, right, it's better to have it on Robinhood in a gold account or on Coinbase USDC. So at least while you're waiting, right, you're waiting to buy the next dip, it is earning a little bit of interest for you. That's always a good play. It doesn't cost you anything. It doesn't cost anything to, once you get your cash on Coinbase to buy it into USDC, that's free. That's free. And then the money is at least making you some pennies, right? You're getting some extra pennies. That's okay. Better than nothing. So you got that. Yes, there will be huge selling pressure of Doge when it reaches $1. I wouldn't be scared of it, though. I'm going to be partying. Doge at $1? So what if there's selling pressure? It's the Dogecoin at $1. Come on. And you already know it's going to happen, so it won't be a surprise. Oh, is that George? Cryptos Are Us saying 500 million to 1 billion people buying crypto? Maybe. Maybe. Judge says, hey, wait. Oh, don't go up. Wait for me. Again, if you look at my videos, right? It's like, buy the dips now. 4 days ago, what did I say? What was my video 4 days ago? Buy dips now. Again, not financial advice, but I was telling you what I was doing, and I'm saying buy dips now. That was on Monday. So, and then I was like, yesterday, I was like, don't miss the bottom again. Don't miss the bottom again. And what do we have today? Big run up has happened. It's just so. And I told you that I was buying. And yesterday I bought down here at 1249. Now, did I get 1204 or whatever? No, but I got 1249. That's pretty good. That's where I bought on that way down. Again, I had a limit order set and it hit at like 2 o'clock in the morning. I was asleep when that hit. Yes, it dropped a little lower. That's okay. It's a good price. We'll be back up over 20 cents and look at 1249. And you're like, yeah, you would have wished you would have bought there. So is this going to, there is going to be another pullback here. 1449 most likely is not going to be the low. There's going to be some kind of pullback. Happens every time because people are now hitting Doge with leverage, right? Thinking it's going to continue going up, although it just jumped up even higher to 1459. Now up 10% for the day. But there will be some red candles coming and this is going to pull back. How far down? I don't know. But that's what's happening right now. Pump Daddy Doge. Yes, PayPal has partnered with MoonPay. Yeah, MoonPay is just a crappy app, though. I don't know, but I think there's if that's what PayPal needs to do. I mean, why don't they just have Dogecoin on their PayPal platform? You just buy it there. I own some Ethereum. I own some Litecoin on PayPal. Why don't they just list Doge there? I don't get it. The safest bet is you need to have a plan, a specific plan for yourself, whatever your financial needs are. That's your key. Yeah. It's good to have a roadmap of how you want to do it. And I've been telling you my roadmap for over a year. For a year and a half, I've been telling you what my plan is, and it hasn't changed. It hasn't changed. Was I worried last week when we had all those red candles? Nope, not worried. And I was showing you in history all the times we've seen pullbacks during a bull market. So, yeah. Yes, Doge went down 45% in 2 weeks. Yes, 10% up is not much yet. Yet. But that 40% drop was a gift. If you look at it that way, it was a gift for you to buy more cheap Doge. That's what it was. And again, what do we see? Bitcoin went down 25%, right? Dogecoin went down 45% for the month of April, if you go all the way back. But then when it turns around and goes up, Dogecoin goes higher than Bitcoin percentage-wise, and it outperforms Bitcoin. So more volatile than Bitcoin. And we've seen that again and again and again. That's Doge. So yeah. So for one day, yeah, we're up 10%. Got a long ways to go. Christopher, what's the most the IRS can tax on crypto? Well, they will tax on the profits when you sell. All this stuff about unrealized gains, that's not going to pass. No one's going to do that. If you sell, again, this is in the United States, if you sell and you haven't held that crypto for a year, then it's a short-term capital gains, and that's your highest. And then it depends on your tax rate. So you're going to have a short-term capital gains tax. It depends on what state you're in as well, because you're going to have state tax on top of the federal tax. Now they're pushing for this 44% thing, but again, as I told you guys last week, that's if you already make $1 million in salary, not investment gains, but just salary would be that 44%. That's probably not going to get approved either. So I'm not worried about it. Plus, I'm not making $1 million, so that's not going to apply to me either. You missed the dip. You're going to get another one. It may not be as dippy as the dip we just had, but there will be another one. Again, that's trading. It just doesn't keep going up. There are pullbacks that happen. So, what's up, Jason? All the doubters today, you're like, what? Exactly. Yeah, we didn't quite make 15 cents. Looks like 14.6 was as high as we went here. And we'll see how much of a little pullback this is that's happening there. We're going to talk about wallets in just a minute, guys. We'll get to the wallets. It's 5 o'clock. We're going to talk about wallets. Got 5 more minutes. And then for those who were coming in, and I said we were going to talk about wallets at 5, that's going to happen. 5 more minutes. We'll start talking about wallets. Always feel good when my account goes up by a paycheck in a day. Right? I mean, that's craziness of crypto, right? That's the craziness. You can't, I mean, if you look at your portfolio and you look at how many dollars, I mean, how many dollars did I lose in April? I didn't lose it because I didn't sell, but how much the portfolio went down in April, that was a lot. I mean, that's just crazy money that my portfolio went down in April. Was I scared about it? Was I worried about it? Nope, not at all. It was just like, okay, well, it is what it is. What can you do? Now, if I had known it was going to go down that much in April, like Iran was going to be, blasting 300 missiles at Israel, right? It was going to scare everyone thinking there was going to be World War III. I could have sold everything before that happened, right? And be buying back in now. But you don't know that. You don't know that when it happens. And plus, I've got a buy and hold strategy anyway. I don't want to pay short-term capital gains. I want to hold everything for at least a year. Then I sell. I want to keep as much of the profit to myself as I can and not give it all to the government. If you haven't heard, I don't like banks. I don't like banks. Who do I contact to reverse my short? Yeah. Sorry, Alex. Oh, did what's his name? Darvin Ham? He got fired? Not surprising. They always blame it on the coach when it's not the coach's fault. It's not the coach's fault. I mean, the team they put together, really? I would be surprised if LeBron won anything else, actually. I'll be surprised. I won't be surprised if he's not playing for Los Angeles next year. It's going to be interesting to see. Is his son going to enter the draft? Who's going to draft his son? And will LeBron go to that team, whatever it is, so he can play with his son? I mean, it's going to be that kind of thing, right? That's probably what's going to happen this summer. All those 8-cent haters coping hard right now. Yeah, if you were waiting for Doge to go down to 8 cents, I told you, you'd have your money just sitting there in a limit order, just stuck, and you got nothing. Bronny did register for the draft. Did he really? Not even a full year at USC with basically nothing to show for it. He scored a few points. That's pretty bad. Someone will take a chance on him, though. Some garbage team thinking that they can get LeBron too. So yeah, he'll probably get drafted by some garbage team. The Timberwolves are winning the NBA Finals. So the one Boston Celtics game I did see here in Boston was the Timberwolves when they came to play. And they were good. Boston won in overtime. It was a great game. But yeah, seeing Karl Anthony Towns and Anthony Edwards in person, I mean, they're beasts. They're good. I think they could beat Denver in the conference finals and go to the finals. And if it's Boston against Minnesota, that'll be a great finals. Based on the game I saw back in January, that'll be a great finals. That'll be a good one. For those that aren't basketball fans, sorry, but it's important. This is good stuff. Yeah, Boston's not drafting Bronny. No. Dips are for buying, not for crying. Average down from somewhere, Joe. You didn't quite finish. Asking for the likes. Thank you, Mike. Anybody else want to put a like in there? Appreciate it. And subscribe. Subscribe to the channel. Look, you missed out on me on Monday saying buy the dips on Monday. I said buy the dips. And where was Dogecoin on Monday? Let's see. Where was Dogecoin on Monday? It was right here at 14 cents. And then what happened? It dipped. Tuesday, it dipped down to 12.9. And then Wednesday came down even further and touched 12 cents. So you got to be subscribed. You got to watch these videos. And if you feel so inclined to get some Dogecoin from me, then you become a member. And as always, I say thank you, channel members. and you join and you become a member of the channel, get a check mark next to your name. Your name is in green in the chat. You get all these fun custom emojis to use. And at the top of the bull market, this, well, it said 23,000. What is it now? Let me refresh. It just went up $500. It just went up $500 during this stream. This is the Kriss DCA portfolio. And there's 75,000 Dogecoin here that I'm going to be giving away to my channel members. It's not a chance to get any. You're getting it. You're getting this Dogecoin that I'll be giving out at the top of the bull market to the channel members. So join. We're having fun. Having some fun here. All right. So the we'll check back on the charts in a minute. I want to talk about wallets. We're going to talk about wallets because there's a bit of news today. Dogecoin wallet is shutting down its service. What's the Dogecoin wallet? This is like the original Dogecoin only wallet, and it's on Doge chain. This is the original Doge chain. It's not that crappy Doge chain token that was just made last year, which is garbage. No, it's the original Doge chain, dogechain.info, and they had a Dogecoin wallet. And this wallet was set up. Unfortunately, it's shutting down, but you could create a wallet there and you could hold your Dogecoin in your own wallet as part of Doge chain. And this has been around for 10 years. The original Doge chain wallet. Why are they doing it? Well, first, Doge chain has been around for 10 plus years, all of a sudden shutting down in less than 30 days. So this is by June 1st, 2024. If you use this Doge chain wallet, you got to get your Doge out of there. No one dares to openly say exactly why. Most people haven't figured it out yet. XD is coming, and it's coming hard. Again, just reminder, what we're talking about here is XD, right? What is XD? X payments, Dogecoin, right? So you don't want to lose Dogecoin. But I don't think many of you guys have your Doge on this Doge chain. Now, this is more a lot of the OG Doge holders that may have used this. I think they're shutting down because of the United States government regulations, SEC suing, that they just want to play it safe. That's my guess. They don't want to get sued. So, yeah, Inspector, SEC coming for the DX wallets. That's what I think. Yeah. Thank you, Judge. Appreciate the super chat. I like to joke around. Don't mind me. I never know when someone's joking sometimes. You put something in the chat, I usually just believe it. That happens. So we have this. And so the question is like, well, why, right? And it's like major Dogecoin wallet shut down, sparks community outrage. I don't think there's a lot of community outrage going on. Some people have posted on X Twitter that, yeah, they're upset about it, but I get it too. It's just like the SEC has made it pretty clear about these decentralized wallets, and they don't want to be caught in the crosshairs, right? Have people used the Dogecoin wallet to move money around, maybe for not good things, maybe, and they don't want to get into that. They don't want to get involved in that. Does that mean the SEC still can't go after them? Maybe, I don't know. But yeah. I don't know how much was in there. I don't know how much it was used or any of that. But that's what's going on. So, best Dogecoin wallets for 2024. Where do you store your Doge? So we're going to talk about this. Where are you going to store your Doge? So you buy Dogecoin on an exchange. And then what do you do with it? If you leave it on an exchange, can you use it? Kind of, but still you don't own it. If you just keep it on an exchange, you don't have your own keys, you don't have your own wallet. It's just sitting on the exchange. You'll get the gains when the price goes up, just like you would if it's in your wallet, but you don't own it. Let's take Robinhood, for instance, right? Robinhood, you buy on Robinhood, right? Use your Robinhood app, really easy to use, and you very quickly can see your gains, losses, current price, what your average is, and all of that. And a lot of people do that. A lot of people do that. Is it safe? It's as safe as any exchange can be. Some exchanges better than others. Robinhood's probably okay. Not worried about Robinhood. They're making a lot of money. They're a publicly traded company. They're not an FTX. FTX was not a publicly traded company. It was this private thing. They could do whatever they want. They didn't have to answer to anybody, and they ended up breaking a lot of laws. So there's that. So if you had Dogecoin sitting on FTX, I'm sorry, but I never supported FTX. You never saw me saying anything. I wasn't one of those that was one of those affiliates for FTX and making money on you guys trading on FTX because I didn't believe it from the start. There was only 3 exchanges I was an affiliate of. I only have 2 of them here now. It's Coinbase and Robinhood. The third was Binance US, but I don't have that down here anymore. I got rid of that last year. For other reasons, I didn't think people were going to lose their money, but they basically cut off their ability to unload money directly from your bank account onto Binance US. So, hey, Tom, how are you? Good to see you. Streaming on a Friday. Prices going up. Always good. And so, I moved everything off of Binance US that I had left. Most I had already moved off. And where did I put it? Where do I move it? What do I use for wallets? Well, let's see what this article says. Best Dogecoin wallets for 2024. Their number 1 wallet that they say is Doge Labs. I've never used Doge Labs. I don't know what this is. They say 50,000 plus users use it for ordinals on Doge. So I am not an ordinals guy. I don't support DRC20 tokens or NFTs. I don't think the Dogecoin blockchain should get all crumbed up with NFTs and inscriptions. So I don't support that. So let's move on. MyDoge. So MyDoge wallet is great. I use MyDoge wallet for part of my Doge. It is it's called a soft wallet. It's an app that's on your phone. Here it is, the social wallet for the people's currency. MyDoge only holds 1 cryptocurrency. It's Dogecoin. You cannot put any other cryptos on a MyDoge wallet. It's just Doge. You have your own seed phrase. So the Doge that is in there, you own. And for a soft wallet, it works great. Now, 2-factor authentication, you absolutely have to have. Yes, it's a pain in the butt to have to use your PIN code every time you log in, but do it. For safety reasons, you just do it. You have your seed phrase, and then whenever you buy something with Dogecoin on your phone, like an AMC movie ticket, let's say, right? You want to go see the Ghostbusters movie, right? You can pay in Dogecoin, and it'll link from your MyDoge wallet directly to AMC, and the Doge will move on your approval. and it's done. Works so easy. Now, I would not put all of my Doge into MyDoge wallet. Absolutely not. I'm not going to put millions of Dogecoin into MyDoge wallet. Again, just for safekeeping, but it's good to have a chunk of it in there that you can then use when you want to spend your Dogecoin. Again, this is what I'm doing. If you use MyDoge and you get money in there and you lose it somehow, you lose your Doge somehow, it's not my fault. I've told you what to do, how to use it. Do your own research. I'm not affiliated with MyDoge in any way. It's a great wallet. And I use it. Again, it's for spending Doge. And Doge is meant to be spent. Yes, you can make a lot of money on Doge, but it's also good to spend as well. Particularly next fall, next winter, when the price is even higher, you get more buying power with your Dogecoin. So MyDoge, great. And then you can also link up your MyDoge wallet with your X Twitter account, and you can receive tips directly on X Twitter, like I do here, with the Dogecoin community on X. Works really great. So there's that. Where was I? Number 2, Trezor and Ledger. So this would be a hardware wallet. I've never used Trezor. I hear from people it's great, but I use Ledger. That's what I bought. I bought a Ledger Nano S Plus. I also have an affiliate link below. If you want to try out Ledger, highly recommended. This is a hardware wallet. This is for safe storing for your crypto. Ledger. That's what I use. And here is their website. So there's a link to this website, again, directly below in the description, and in the description of all my videos has this link. I get a small little affiliate income if you buy a Ledger through my link. Appreciate supporting the channel. I do not recommend using Ledger Recover. See that right there? Ledger Recover. Restore access to your wallet whenever you need it. You don't need it. Guys, take responsibility. Buy the hardware wallet. Write down your seed phrase somewhere safe, not in the notes on your phone or on your computer somewhere. Don't take a picture of it. Just write down the 12 words and store it somewhere safe. That's your seed phrase. Somebody the other night during a live stream said that they lost their seed phrase. They lost their wallet and they lost their seed phrase. And they were going to call Ledger and try and get it recovered. That won't work. You take responsibility. But if you've got millions of Dogecoin, even tens of thousands of Dogecoin, you want it to be safe. You want to own it too. Ledger. Now, I recommend the Ledger Nano S Plus, which is actually the cheapest one they have. That's all you need. You don't need the Nano X. You don't need Bluetooth enabled hardware. You don't need Bluetooth. Plug it in, do your business, and unplug it. And you're safe. And this Stacks thing, you don't need this either. You don't need it. And you don't want to be trading on Ledger Live and having this all connected. No, 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 no. It's safety, security first, Ledger. So there's that. All right. Next, Exodus. So I also use Exodus wallet. I use this as well for another wallet. Now, why do I use Exodus as well as Ledger? Well, there's a reason for it. So for Exodus, and again, I am not affiliated with Exodus. It's just something that I use. And also with this, I do not use Web3. I do not use mobile. I do not have my Exodus wallet on my phone. Don't. What I have is essentially it's an app on Windows on my laptop computer. It's on my laptop. And it's a separate laptop. It's not my main computer I do all my trading on or anything like that. I have it on a separate one. Again, I want as little interference, possible ways somebody could hack into a computer as possible for my Exodus wallet. I have two-factor authentication, but the one thing that I can do with Exodus wallet is I can stake. You can stake tokens on Exodus, such as Solana, Cardano, Algorand. Those are staked there. And my VeChain as well, staked there. I have all four of those on Exodus. So those are not on my ledger. They are on Exodus because I have them staked. I am earning additional tokens by having them staked. So that's why I use Exodus too. So that's because you're like, Kriss, why don't you just put it all on Ledger? Well, I don't want the non-stakeable things that I'm saving for safety and long keeping. I don't want that on a mobile or an app. I want that safe. But the ones I want to stake, I put in Exodus. So I use that too. Others, there's MyDoge. So Robinhood has a wallet. And their wallet is different from their website. So you can go to, I think it's wallet.robinhood.com, and you download a separate app for Robinhood. And they now do hold Dogecoin. At first, you couldn't hold Dogecoin on it because when they first made it, it was a Polygon-based system. So they did that. And then slowly they've been adding stuff to it. In the Robinhood wallet, you do actually have your own keys, your seed phrase. And so I tried it out. I downloaded it. I put some Matic on it when it first loaded. And it seems to be a good wallet, works fine. But again, for Doge, I use MyDoge wallet. I don't use the Robinhood wallet for that. So that's it for Robinhood. I don't do other Web3 things. I no longer use MetaMask. I no longer use Trust. I don't do airdrops and stuff. If you want to do airdrops, my recommendation is make a new MetaMask wallet. Just create a new one and only put on there whatever you need for gas fees, whether it's ETH or Solana or whatever, and get your airdrops. Don't have tens of thousands of dollars of crypto sitting on a MetaMask wallet and then connect that wallet to some website that you found out about on Telegram, right? Oh yeah, I'm going to get all this free airdrops. I'll just click on this. I'll attach it. No, it'll wipe out your wallet. 90% of them are just going to wipe out your wallet. Yes, it will get drained. It will get drained. Don't do it. Create a new wallet to get your precious airdrops. If you learn anything from me and you're doing it, that's it. That's what you do. And then go get your airdrops. Call it a day. Do what you need to do. Sell them when the price goes high, right? Make your profit. And then you can use that wallet again for another airdrop. And even though I don't give financial advice, that is financial advice to save your crypto. Absolutely. But yeah, Robinhood crypto, you can now get on Android. At first, you couldn't get it on Android. You could only get it on iOS, but now it's on Android as well. So yeah, Robinhood crypto wallet. Now, that's not the same as the Robinhood app. Now, if you've got the main Robinhood, you've got your Doge sitting in there, there is a wallet type of system that Robinhood uses, but it's not your wallet. Again, you don't own the crypto. Somebody asked, like, why do you need a wallet? Well, why did you buy crypto? Did you buy crypto just because you want the price to go up and make a lot of money? Yeah, maybe then just Robinhood is fine for you. And that's it. But if you are on that next level where you're buying into crypto because you don't like the banks, you don't like the government, you don't like regulations, right? And you're going that route. Well, what do you think Robinhood is? It's a bank, right? Robinhood is a bank. They're making money. Do you trust them? Yeah. Again, publicly traded company in the United States. It'll probably do fine. It's not going to collapse like FTX or Voyager or Celsius. But they own your crypto. Your crypto is sitting in their wallets, not your own wallet. That's why you want your own wallet. You want to take control of your crypto. You own it. So you move it. Yeah, not only did they have a GameStop scandal, they had a Dogecoin scandal too back in February of 2021, where you couldn't buy any more Doge. And then you couldn't sell when you wanted to sell. They did it both ways. That was not good. Not good. So, yeah. And Military Jock asked about Webull. I did used to support Webull as well. But as soon as Webull took the crypto off their main app and they put it into this Webull Pay thing, I didn't follow it. So I'm no longer a Webull affiliate. And plus there were a lot of questions. I mean, something about them, I just ended up really questioning. I think they're based in Singapore now. They're not Chinese, but there are some who still believe there are Chinese executives that are still involved in Webull somehow. And I just could never really figure all of that out. And it was just like, I'm out. Too many questions. Plus, I do most of my trading here on Coinbase. Coinbase works great, as well as Robinhood. I don't need Webull as well. So I don't use Webull anymore. I still have a bunch of stock on Webull that I bought. Got some Tesla stock and some Apple stock and some other stuff from years ago that I don't want to sell. So it's still sitting on Webull. So I still have the Webull app, but I don't have any more crypto on it. And you can't transfer the crypto on and off. I've heard there's a beta program of being able to try out their wallet-like system similar to Robinhood's, but I don't know how Webull Pay actually works with that because I didn't download that and try that. So that's what's going on with wallets. If anyone has any other questions about wallets, we can chat about it. Not a problem. Inspector Crusoe had one drained. Yep, that's it. There are tons and tons of stories of having wallets drained. I do not connect my wallets to anything. I do not play that game. Am I losing out on gains on stuff? Yes. Could I be making money on airdrops and all that? Yes. But I'm putting all of my resources into Doge and other top cryptocurrencies to make me a lot of money next fall and winter. When the banana season starts, as Raul Paul calls it, and we see these huge gains, that's what I'm concentrating on. Not collecting airdrops and doing all of that stuff. But that's just me. Broken Lolo. It's good to see you, Lolovec. How are you? Thanks for the super sticker. Appreciate it very much. Coinbase wallet. Yes, Coinbase also has a wallet. Military Jock loves it. I've never used it. I use Coinbase for my trading. And then I transfer to Ledger or Exodus is what I do. Coinbase wallet is probably fine. I haven't personally used it, so I don't know. But I understand it works a lot like the separate Robinhood wallet in that you do have your own keys. So you own that crypto as soon as you move it off of the Coinbase exchange into Coinbase wallet. So it's probably fine. I just haven't used it. If Robinhood owns the crypto, why do I have to pay taxes? You don't have to pay taxes until you sell. It's more like an investment, like a stock. That's all it is. And that's the way Robinhood works. You buy at this price, you sell at that price, you make a profit, you pay taxes on that profit when you sell. That's how Robinhood works. GVC, I have Robinhood, you have the 5.4 yield. The bank also lends out your money. We all have bank accounts, that's right. So if you do Robinhood Gold and you've got a bunch of money sitting there making your 5%, whatever, they're using your money. They're using it. And they're making a lot more than 5% on your money. That's why they want you to do that. But again, that 5% yield, that's for the year. Dogecoin is up 9% for the day, right? You would have already made more money in one day if you had then just used that just to buy the Dogecoin. Twice as much as you would make having that money sitting there in that gold account for a year. You already doubled just Dogecoin in a day. So I don't know. I buy crypto because crypto will far outpass anything you can do with a bank. And Robinhood is a bank. If you have your money just sitting there, it's a bank. Now, is it a hedge against, a crash in the crypto market? Sure. If you think that there's going to be a huge crash, then put it all into your Robinhood Gold savings account and you'll get your 5% for the year. I don't see any big crash coming though. I don't see it. Ryan said, when I sell, my Webull Pay coins are the first ones to go. Oh, so you did move that over, whatever, with Webull? I didn't have much crypto on there. Whatever I had, I sold. And then just bought more Tesla stock on there. That's what I did. I topped off my Tesla stock. So I just kept it all on Webull. Yeah, No Name Jay doesn't like Webull. Spectre's waiting on a PayPal wallet. Well, Low Roller was saying something about this MoonPay, right? So is MoonPay with PayPal doing some crypto thing? But again, right now, PayPal, if you buy on the main PayPal site or app, you don't own those coins. There's no wallet there. You can't move them. You can't do anything with it. You can buy things with it. So when you buy something with PayPal, like I could use my Litecoin that I have on there. When I make a purchase using my PayPal, it gives me the option to pay out of my cash balance or crypto. But you can't buy Dogecoin. But I got Litecoin on there. This is a Litecoin. All right, let's use our Litecoin on PayPal to buy things. Right. Rowan from the Netherlands, welcome. How are you? Yep. Well, put $100 on crypto to receive free airdrop. Your $100 you can afford to lose. Right. And if that's all you have in that MetaMask that you're connecting, you're good. Or if you're doing the Solana things with Jupiter or whatever, right? Just Just keep it minimum, whatever you need for your gas fee, for whatever the transaction is. That's all you have on there. Don't have tens of thousands of dollars of your other crypto on there and connect that wallet for some airdrop. Crypto bubbles all green. Let's see. Let's see where crypto bubbles is. Leo, which sometimes acts as a stable coin, is a little red. Sui is a little red. Helium's a little red. Arweave is a little red. That's about it. Everything else is green. Jasmine, 9.4% on Jasmine. I was talking about that in my video this morning. This is Jasmine. Whiff up 10. Hedera. I'm crazy. We were looking at the chart earlier. From 8 cents up to 20 or up to 18 cents and then back down to 9 cents and now back over 11 cents. Just crazy price action going on with Hedera over the past week. But yeah, big move up. But yeah, looking pretty green there at the crypto bubbles. This is on a daily. Look what's happening on the last hour. We've got a little retracement over the past hour. H bar retracing down. Doge still in the green for the last hour. But that happens. I usually just look at the daily on the crypto bubbles. But for those that are looking for a dip, it looks like coming up to 14.5 was probably, topped for this, more recent surge, and it's going to come down. It's mostly going to come down, as we were talking earlier, because they want to wipe out those that were opened up new leverage trading, right? Leveraged longs that were just created over the last hour. The exchanges are going to want to take those out. And so we're probably going to see a dip back down to 14 cents at least to wipe that out. Wipe out the leverage. That's what happens. Yeah, if you've got theta. Yeah. So I had Harmony 1 and I couldn't really use that anywhere else. And I moved Harmony 1 off of Binance US. And I put it into, what did I put it into? I put it into Garda. There's a wallet called Garda that I used for that. Because I could stake the Harmony 1 in Garda wallet. But when I get around to actually selling the Harmony again, the 1 tokens, I think I'll have to move them back to Binance US. I can then sell it to Tether and then move the Tether from Binance US over to Coinbase. So then I can sell the Tether to US dollars and then pull the US dollars back into my bank account. That's what I'm going to have to do next year, because I want all of the cash I want out so that I can go spend it on real estate, because you can't. I mean, if I could just change it all into Bitcoin and use Bitcoin to make my real estate transaction I want to make, I would do that. But that they're not taking Bitcoin yet. I need to have it all into cash, unfortunately. I know that's a lot of steps. But Binance US the US regulators were coming down on them hard. So, and the banks and the small banks that were being used for on-ramps and off-ramps, a number of them ended up going bankrupt too. Remember that? A year and a half ago when those banks were going out? Just a little over a year ago. They went after the small banks that were providing crypto services or to exchanges. Those are the ones they took out. Yes, Prost. Prost. Coinbase does not have any continuous fees unless you join Coinbase One. Coinbase One, you should only join if you're doing like daily DCA buying, and then you have no fee trading. Because when you make a trade on Coinbase without joining Coinbase One, there's a fee with each trade on the buy or the sell. There's a small fee. Sometimes the fees, people think it's a lot. I mean, if you're expecting, 100, 200, 300% gains on your crypto, the fee isn't, it's negligible. But if you want to be one that gets upset over fees, well, then you can use Robinhood. Use Robinhood to buy your crypto. But then you're not going to get the price you want because of the big spread between the bid and the ask that we've talked about on the Robinhood trading. Because you see a price right now, right? It's $14.37. You want to buy at $14.37 on Robinhood right now, you can't. You can't get that price. Or if you do a market buy, they're going to charge you more. No fee, but you're not getting the price you want. And that's how Robinhood makes their money off the trading. Their businesses, they're going to make their money. MyDoge, you can pay small bits to like post on their discussion boards. They've got like, you can post memes and do fun things like that. And they charge you a little bit of Doge per post, something like that. But there's no fee to hold your Dogecoin in MyDoge. So Rob Paul has talked about the banana curve starting in the fall and going through the winter. And I'm 100% in agreement with Rob Paul on that. And Doge, again, end of summer till X Payments does something, and then where Doge goes from there, we'll see. And I know we're sitting here in May, early May now, and you're like, I got to wait until the fall. Well, again, it's choppiness time. We've looked at it in the charts, seen what happens before in the past. It's going to be choppy for a while. We could still see days with good gains, days with pullbacks. But yeah, I think the big gains are really going to come starting late summer, early fall. And I would love to just say, yep, in May, Dogecoin's going to $1, but that's most likely not going to happen. But that doesn't mean you shouldn't be buying on the dips here. Zach, how are you? 70,000 Doge, 13 million SHIB. Very good. I've got Doge and SHIB also. I've got a bag of SHIB because someday SHIB is going to go crazy too, and they're going to have their own banana run. And I wanted to be on the SHIB bandwagon when that happens this time because I missed out on the last one. So we'll see. Luna Classic. Yeah. What do you do with your Luna Classic? I don't know. I don't have any Luna Classic, so I don't know. But when I was trading Luna Classic, it was on crypto.com, which I do have some Crow on there, and I bought some of these Bone Shiba Swap tokens. I bought this on crypto.com as well. Terrible exchange. They don't charge you a fee, but again, it's like Robinhood and Webull, where there's this huge spread between the bid and the ask. And so when you sell, the price is cheaper than what you see on any other exchange. And when you buy it for a higher price than what you see on any exchange. Like when I bought Bone, I bought it when Bone was at 61 cents. But they charged me like 66 or 67 per token. And and that's it. You don't get a choice. not a great exchange at all. And they want me to be an affiliate for them, for crypto.com. I got their marketing people like saying, yeah, come be an affiliate for us. And I'm like, yeah, I don't know. I don't like their exchange at all. But they do carry a lot of coins and a lot of tokens that you can't find on other exchanges. That they do. So yeah. Yeah, Tommy. Doge, don't you dare get caught without it. Yeah, thanks, Low Roller. Yep. The Crow Exchange has Luna Classic. Did my first Dogecoin climb with William Wallace. What fun that was. Great guy. Yeah. Yeah, Mr. Wallace. Second run, Kriss Pax. Doing it right. That's good. The bounce is going to be crazy. And, you know, we might have just seen the bounce. We might have just seen it. And now we're just going to go up. Look, it's not really retracing that bad up here. 1441 still. We saw that red candle and I thought, oh, this is going to start going back all the way down. Nope, not. It's holding pretty well. Yep. What percent of all Bitcoins have been purchased through ETFs? Lee asks. Well, let's take a look. We have this chart by HODL, which shows the total number of Bitcoins that are being held in spot Bitcoin ETFs. Just like that. See, it's like, I knew you were going to ask this question. So here's what we have. On the top, these are all the US ETFs here. And the US ETFs hold 818 million Bitcoins. 818 million Bitcoins. Down here below, these are all of the non-US Bitcoin spot ETFs. Let me take your chat off here. And all of these, this then adds up to this is about 105,000 Bitcoin. So it's a total of 923,000. So it's under a million. So if there's 21 million total, there's actually 19 now in circulation. And this is 1. So that would be 5%. Right? Did I do the math right? Yeah. That would be 5% of all Bitcoins are in ETFs. Will that number go up? We think it will because of these green ones down here. These are the new Hong Kong ETFs, are these 3. And they now have 4,000 Bitcoin. 4,000 Bitcoin in the past 2 days has been bought by these new Hong Kong ETFs. And that number is expected to increase. So there you go. What's going to happen with Grayscale? Are the people who hold these ETFs on Grayscale going to continue to sell? We'll see. Grayscale does have an application in for a new ETF. They're calling some low price ETF, which is going to be a second Grayscale Bitcoin ETF. And it'll be interesting to see if they have some kind of deal where they can transfer over without selling. That's what I would like to see, because we don't like all that selling. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. But look at this, like BlackRock, 273,000 Bitcoin. That's a lot of Bitcoin. Now worth over $16 billion. So there you go. And we're seeing a move back up with Doge. Moving. Yep. Fees are micro. Robinhood, yep. Marks up and down. Yep. You just don't get the price you want. Exactly. It's like a 6-point difference. That's at low volumes. At high volumes, it's even worse. So yeah, Doge at 1469. You're going to be buying up at like, yeah, 1474, 1475. But when you sell, you're not going to be able to sell at 1469. You'll be getting like 1463 or 1462. And that's with low volume. What we've seen when there's high volume, it's a lot more than 6 points. It's more. If it even fills, because you don't know when there's high volume. So yeah, Robinhood is not the place to be buying, particularly when there's a lot of high volume of trading going on. And you can do limit buys and limit sells on Robinhood, but again, there's going to be this point difference. So if you wanted to buy at 1469 and you saw on Binance the price is 1469, and you even see on the Robinhood app the actual price, it'll say 1469, but your buy won't fill. If you have a limit order, it won't fill at 1469. It'll wait, and it'll wait, and it'll wait until it hits like this 5, 6, 7 point difference, whatever it is. And then it'll fill. That's how it works. That's how it works. So if you were hoping for like 11.99, right? No, it's got to go all the way down to like 11.93. And then you'll get your 11.99 Dogecoin. This is the time to continue to accumulate. Yeah. Any idea how to trade Luna Classic? You just go on crypto.com and you buy it. That's all you can do. And then you can sell it there. Sergio has a 410,000 Dogecoin stash now. Congrats. Very nice. Very nice. 50 cents for me is going to be a big percent sell. How confident am I that's going to be in 2024? Well, Ted, that's out of my hands. What's Elon and X going to do? Or what's Elon and Tesla going to do about Dogecoin? Are they actually going to accept Dogecoin for its use as a currency? Dogecoin will probably follow Bitcoin. Bitcoin at 62K, Bitcoin goes to 100K, Doge will get to 25, 28 cents, maybe 30 cents. But that's all Doge will do on its own. It's not going to trade up to 50 cents or $1 without that real utility, that real thing, big thing that's going to happen. Yeah, Joe, Robinhood, you pay to play. I know. That's how they make their money. With stocks, it's their, profit for, or whatever, for order flow, right? Their PFOF, right? Where they get these sort of micro differences between the price the stock is actually bought at and whatever the the Melvin Capital or whoever it is that's actually providing them the stock, right? And so there's that, whatever that little difference is, that goes into Robinhood's pockets. Payment for order flow. But on crypto, they don't do that. Crypto, they actually own the crypto. Robinhood Crypto owns the crypto in their wallets, and you're buying the price. That's all you're doing. You're buying the price. And that point difference, that spread there, that's their profit. They made more money just trading Dogecoin in 2021 than they made with everything else in Robinhood. More than all their stocks combined. They made more in 2021 off of Dogecoin. Think about that. How did they make that profit if you're just buying and selling Dogecoin and there's no fees? You're not paying a fee, but yet they make profit. That's Robinhood for you. Joe says, hey, wait till the fall. Don't hold enough Doge. Yep. DCAing, buying on the dips, whatever you can do. Oh, Alex, was this Ledger? You were on hold with Ledger for 30 minutes? Could be. Yeah. You need to get your target Doge money. I don't know. What's your target there, KB? What are you looking at? Because Doge is going up right now. It's just going up. What do I think about the pump? Yeah, HCM. So this is all on the backs of pretty much the U.S. economy, as well as we just had a big retracement that wiped out a ton of leverage. So with liquidity and leverage, right? Hundreds of millions of dollars wiped out. And so now we can continue moving back up like we were back in March. So this is the continuation back up. More buyers than sellers, right? People aren't selling Dogecoin at 14 cents. Now, there are some traders who are. There are some others who want to short Doge right now. They're probably opening short positions, but there's more buyers than sellers here because now we have confirmation that Dogecoin is not continuing down to 11 cents or 10 cents. It's now turned around, traded back up all the way through the 13s, and we're now in the 14s. And a lot of people wait for that confirmation before they start buying. So we're seeing people buying Dogecoin now because we have confirmed we're over 14 cents here. And so this is all buying right here. This whole move that we made here. More buyers than sellers, the price goes up, right? But if you've got too much new buying with leverage, the exchanges are going to see that. They know what you're doing, and they are going to push the price back down, and they're going to wipe out the new leverage traders. That's what's going to happen. So how many Doge do I own? I have, it's over 2 million. It's not quite 3. I don't know exactly because I have so much Doge in so many different places. It's not all in one place. So I don't know exactly, but it's in the upper 2s. We'll leave it at that, somewhere up there. Right. It's not free trading at Robinhood. They charge you. Yep, and they charge you by that spread. That's how they get it. Is that considered being a big whale? No. No, not at all. I would think 10 million maybe would be the beginning of being a whale, but that's probably a small whale, right? Yeah. Oh, that was your short? Okay, Alex. Yeah, I don't know. Once you open that short position, again, I've never shorted, but my understanding is once you open that short position, you're stuck in it. I don't know how you stop it when you see the price going the other way, unless you have to set stop losses like right away. Again, I've never done that. And I'll take what KB says. You never know, you will never know. And I will never know exactly how to short Dogecoin because I'm never going to do it. I'm never going to short Dogecoin. Yes, shaking the paper hands and the leverage traders. That's what happens. You'll see a dump in the price at some point in time. How far is it going to dump? We don't know. But they're going to take out the leverage traders. And when it starts dumping, you'll have some new paper hands that'll be selling. Oh no, the price is going down. Zoom out. Look at the bigger picture. Where is this going? Hey, Samuels, my daily diet of positivity from Kriss on crypto. The greatest economic crash ever. No. Not happening. Again, reminder, hit the like button. Thank you. Yeah, but I'm not going to hold to $1 this time, AJ. I am going to be skimming profits along the way. What if I said I'm going to hold till $1? And what if Dogecoin goes to 90 cents and that's as high as it goes? And then we're back in a bear market and Doge is going back down. And I'm still holding all that Doge again. I am not going to experience that again through another bear market. How much Doge will I sell along the way up? I don't know, but it won't be all of it. I'll always have some, but I'll be taking some profits along the way. But most likely, yes, I will have $1 million equivalent in Dogecoin. I'm a dolphin. A dolphin. Am I going to make vids through the next bear market? Sure, why not? I'll keep going. Who knows what Dogecoin is going to be used for? There's going to be so many things talking about Dogecoin. I mean, look, every day there's something going on. And even in the next bear market, there'll be stuff going on. Will Dogecoin go down as big a percentage in the next bear market as it did in the prior? That's going to be the real story, right? In the next bear market. If Dogecoin is actually being used as a currency, particularly on X, it's not going to go down 80% or 90% in price. It's not. That's going to be the narrative. That's going to be what we're talking about. Plus all the other news that's going on. Once it's being used on X and Tesla, it's like, who else is going to jump on the Doge bandwagon? What's going to be the new developments in Dogecoin? You know, what new integrations, Shopify, or whatever else. There's going to be so much going on. So yeah, I'll still be making videos. These are fun. Imagine a Tesla board discussion on the benefits and disadvantages of accepting Dogecoin for supercharging. As long as Elon's there, it'll be fine. But don't we have that, what is that called in Hollywood, California? There's the supercharging drive-in that's going to accept Dogecoin. I haven't seen any progress photos on that in a while, but I know at least the structure was there. The site, all under construction. The structure's there. It must be pretty far along by now. And they're going to accept Dogecoin. That's pretty big. Rowan, I will be selling small percentages of Doge, taking profits throughout this bull market. So just pieces of my Doge. I will never sell all of my Dogecoin. I'm always going to have some Dogecoin because I use it for currency. I mean, look at Dogecoin's price is $1.40 or 14 cents. Let's say 14 cents. If the price goes up to $1.40, right, and you have Doge and you have it in a MyDoge wallet and you're using it to buy things with it, that's 10 times the buying power again. 10 times the buying power of that Dogecoin. If you buy it today and you hold it and then you start using it, if Dogecoin is at $1.40 a coin, 10 times the buying power. So that $30,000 Tesla car didn't cost you $30,000 to buy that Tesla car. Did it? No. It cost you $3,000. That's it. That would have been $3,000 actual dollars is how much that Tesla car would cost you. Now you got to pay some tax on the profit as well to the IRS the following April on the profit, because that's how they treat crypto. But still, you're getting a great deal on that Tesla car by using that Dogecoin that you bought now, but Dogecoin goes up in price. Imagine buying a $30,000 car for $3,000 plus the tax on the profit. So now you also have people like Randy Hopper, Miss Teen Crypto, right? She goes to New York to Williamsburg Pizza and uses her Dogecoin from her wallet, or MyDoge wallet, to buy a pizza with Dogecoin. And Williamsburg Pizza gives you a discount. I forget exactly what it was. It was like 20%. So it's like 20% off. That pays for essentially the whatever part of the profit, right, they're going to have to owe to the IRS. But that's, again, the power of Dogecoin. You buy it low, you hold on to it. I'm going to take some profit because I'm not going to be spending 2 or 3 million Dogecoin, I don't think. I'm going to take some cash profit because that's going into my real estate purchase that I'm going to be doing next year. That's the plan anyway. Again, you got to have a plan, right? That's my plan. And so I will always have some Doge that I can use to buy things with. Like Randy just got this great, fun Doge pizza. This is Lower East Side, Manhattan, in New York City. Williamsburg Pizza accepts Dogecoin. They have their own little Dogecoin register. I showed this a couple weeks ago. There was a big Doge gathering. A bunch of Doge people showed up there. Had a fun evening there. That's just going to grow and just be bigger and bigger and bigger as Dogecoin is accepted in more and more retail establishments. We accept Dogecoin. Dogecoin accepted here. We're going to see that again and again and again in the future. Doge. And the price just keeps going up today. Again, this is recovery. Again, we've had 8 consecutive days of red candles on the daily chart. It's just like, that's never happened before. For Doge, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It ended up 9 consecutive days from the 23rd of April through the 1st of May. 9 consecutive red candles. Never happened in Dogecoin's history. We just had that. So this is recovery. This is the recovery that's happening. Faster than I thought. Again, this white line is my sketch from my May price prediction video. Is that white line right there. And we're already above it. If we can stay above it, awesome. We'll be monitoring that as the month goes on. How did Kriss's price prediction go? We'll see as this month goes on. But 10% for the day, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. I'll take that. If you and other Dogers DCA out, won't that make the price come down? As much as I'm selling will not affect the price. Again, I'm not going to be selling 1 million Dogecoin in one sale, right? It's going to be layering. It's going to be in pieces. The whales sell more Dogecoin. There's a lot of whales who trade Dogecoin all the time. That moves the price. Not this dolphin. This is not the dolphin here. We can go to the Doge chain, dogechain.info, and you can actually see the actual Doge that's being transacted here. Here's something for 486,000 Dogecoin right there. $70,000 worth just traded hands somewhere. I don't know if that was a buy or a sell. Looks like it was you can't tell on this transaction page. But that was a big one. That was a big one. And then what this Doge chain info site shows you also is all of the new Dogecoin coming into circulation. Every minute, 10,000 new Dogecoin. Let me refresh this. 10,000 new Dogecoin every minute. Sometimes the Dogecoin blockchain gets backed up a little bit, but it all evens out. 10,000 new Doge every minute. And that Doge goes to the miners. It's this miner distribution here. And so these are the miners that are collecting that Dogecoin. That is the inflation of Dogecoin. It goes to the miners, of which you can join one of these pools. That's usually these big ones. These big ones are mostly the pools. And you can join a mining pool. You can set up your own rig, join a pool, or you can be one of these little minnows over here that's trying to collect Dogecoin all on your own at some small percentage of share. Mine your own Dogecoin. I'm not in the mining business. I looked at the price of rigs a couple of years ago and they were so high. You could probably get some cheaper ones now than when I was looking at it. But it's still, especially in Boston here, the price of electricity is so high. I mean, you got to be in some place like Texas or New Mexico or somewhere in the United States, at least, where it's much cheaper electricity to run that rig. Otherwise, you'll never get a profit. You won't profit off it. So, good question. If there's an infinite supply of Dogecoin, what determines the value? So, it's infinite in as like time is infinite, right? It's not infinite at any 1 minute. They cannot produce more than 10,000 Dogecoin every minute. It's impossible. So it's not infinite. It's capped at 10,000 Dogecoin every minute. So if you understand that, and you know what the steady inflation rate is of Dogecoin, you trade likewise. It's a steady, slow stream of Dogecoin that comes into the miners. And then the miners then sell whenever they need to sell some Doge in order to run their business, right? The rest of it is supply and demand. Traders on exchanges. Yes, you're going to have some miners selling. They obviously don't want to sell until the price is up. But then you'll have shorting, and you'll have leverage trading and all that other stuff going on that affect the price. What the value of any crypto is, again, that's the laws of supply and demand, and that's the economics, right? Why is Bitcoin $62,000 a Bitcoin right now, right? If Bitcoin doesn't really do anything, right? It's not used for anything. It's the store of value, right? People think that $62,000 is how much a Bitcoin is worth. And until there's a lot more people who believe it's worth less and start selling, that's when the price starts going down. Or there's fear because everyone thinks there's World War III and they need to sell their Bitcoin and buy gold, right? That's what we saw middle of April. But now Bitcoin's getting bought back up today from 59,000 or 58,000, where it was this morning, all the way up to 62,000. So May the 4th. Well, that's tomorrow in the United States. I guess in Asia, it's already May the 4th, but I don't know how much they're into Star Wars. So. But if you're already in Asia and it's May the 4th, well, May the 4th be with you. Otherwise known as Star Wars Day, May the 4th, May the 4th, all of that. It's just a fun thing, but I don't think that has anything to do with why Dogecoin came up to 1455. Again, this is recovery. Again, Bitcoin started out this morning moving up, and Dogecoin has just moved up at a higher rate just because of the dump we had in April. Dogecoin came down a lot in April. So this is recovery. That's it. Beyond the Fishbowl asks. No specific reason. I mean, the stock market traded very well today. There was a great earnings report for Apple. So Apple was way up today. And so that kind of flushed the markets. We believe with the jobs data not looking so great, that may lead the Fed to go ahead and start thinking about lowering interest rates, maybe the next FOMC meeting. And so that's generally good for the markets. But I think a lot of it is just, there was, with all of that decline we saw in April, so much of that leveraged trading got wiped out, liquidated, that now the price is coming back up. So that's what a lot of this is. Yeah, the Coinbase as well, great earnings. Grayscale set another record high of BTC buys. Well, according to this chart, again, where's my Grayscale chart? It's right here. On the 2nd, Grayscale went down. They sold almost 1,000 Bitcoin. I haven't seen the numbers for May 3rd yet. They usually don't come out till a little later. So I haven't seen it. I don't know, GVC, if you've got other numbers, but this is Grayscale Bitcoin has been going down consistently. So May 2nd was a down day, about 1,000 Bitcoin down. 63 million inflow. I'll have to look at that. That'd be awesome. That'll help the price go up for sure. Well, Rashida, I've been talking about where I think Doge will get to just about all of my videos this week. Check out my video this morning. That's the real bullish look. That's the big bullish look this morning. But earlier in the stream on here, we were talking about, whether Doge can even get to $1 or not, which may be a challenge because of a lot of selling pressure that will happen there. But even if it gets to $1, I mean, that's a pretty good return here, right? A 5x from here. More. 6, almost 7. Yeah, 7x. That's a pretty good return. Compared to like the stock market, where you might get, you're seeking an average of like 10% gains a year would be good for stock market. Doge, we had 10% today. And that's a lot better than you're going to get with a bank account too. So comparatively, yeah, we would love to see Dogecoin go to $1 or even higher if it can. Those would be great returns. Great returns. Yeah, you're good if it gets to 80 cents. Yeah, I'd be good with 80 cents too. Will it stop there? We don't know. That's why I'm never selling all of my stash, right? You don't have, it's not an all or nothing deal. The price gets up there, just sell bits, sell little bits, take some profits, but you still have some in the game if it keeps going higher. That's the strategy I'm trading with, is that. Hey, Jace, I believe this bull run peak is going to go much higher than the past. So much more exposure. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, Rashida, that's a good plan right there, right? Sell half, right? It's not an all or nothing deal. You can sell half, you can sell quarter at different points, whatever it is. Then you're still in the game. If something really goes crazy, with X payments, Elon, Tesla, and you get that huge FOMO of Doge like we had back in 2021, we don't know how high it's going to go. The shorters are going to be there salivating. When am I going to put my big short in, right? And make a ton of money on the way back down. So you're always going to have that because it's trading, it's money. It's like a lot of traders just love to make money shorting. So yeah, Pepe, Xi, Bonk could do a 10x. Sure. Will they? I don't know. I think SHIB is maybe a 5x from here. It's still an all-time high, drops to 0. Would be a 5x for SHIB. Pepe's already gone on a big recovery run. I doubt it's going to go another 10x. And kind of same with Bonk. I mean, their market caps are so big now. But could they? You get enough FOMO behind it and new people buying, but I doubt it. So you need Shiba to go 5x? Well, need is a big word, Yoshida. Need. The wants and needs, right? You want it to, but that'd be a nice profit. I'll take that. If SHIB goes 5x from here, then yes, I will take that because I'm already up 2x because I bought it at 10 and it's now at 24, right? So if it gets up to 100, right, and drops to 0, which is actually a 4x from here, new all-time high, drops to 0, That's a good profit. Will it go higher? It could. Again, the craziness that can happen with crypto, particularly the memes, when it starts going on a run and then it's out there and everyone's talking about it and you got everybody buying in. Craziness. And that can happen with all of those. Bitcoin is more slow and steady, but it can have some big green candles too. I mean, we saw that, right? Let's just go to the daily chart and we see what happened back here. I mean, look at on the daily chart back in February when Bitcoin went from 51,000 all the way up to 63,000. That's a $12,000 per Bitcoin in 3 days. So in 3 days, that went 25% in 3 days for Bitcoin. Now, what did Doge do during that time? Well, Doge went higher, obviously. Doge went from 8.3, and that was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, over 7 days. It went up 120%, right? So we just saw that with Dogecoin. Oh, you got it down at 7. Awesome. I bought it at 10. So yeah, you got a great price. In our Kriss DCA portfolio, we got SHIB at 831. So a little bit higher than you, SHIB. We got it at 831 is our average price on our SHIB in here. And we've got 68 million SHIB. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. So yeah, we're up almost 200% on that bag of SHIB there. Doge, yeah, still trying to go up. It still is. We see a little red candle there, and then it just turns around and goes higher. That's how it's trading right now. Still looking very good. All right, so that's what we've got today. Hey, thanks everyone for joining on the live stream. We talked about Dogecoin wallets. If you weren't here for the whole wallet portion, you can zip back about an hour, a little over an hour ago. We were talking about all the Dogecoin wallets and what's going on with the Doge Chain Info wallet that's going to be shutting down. Hope you enjoyed it. Again, give a like. If you haven't already subscribed, hit the subscribe button. Have a video coming out over the weekend. We'll be live again Monday at 5 o'clock. Join me then. Until then, I hope everyone has a great evening, and we'll see you next time.
Dogecoin, which started as a complete joke, has like skyrocketed to not a joke anymore. It hit an all-time high of almost 10 cents yesterday, but it was so minuscule you wouldn't have understood why you have millions of shares.
Didn't Elon tweet that too?
And arguably, the most entertaining outcome and the most ironic outcome would be that Dogecoin becomes the currency of Earth in the future.